yeah, it looks like actually we're going to see some drying skies here coming up soon, which is what we need. We have a lot of issues out there in terms of flooding. Hurricane Irene, still a hurricane as of the last update, winds of 75 miles per hour. Looks like the dry air is definitely affecting the lower half of that storm. Some moisture tries to work itself back in, but for the most part, this thing is starting to dry up for us. So if you're down to the south, you're almost clear of the rain completely. Now, in terms of tornado watches, we still have a few counties affected, like Suffolk County. You've got it up till 11 o'clock this morning. Same thing for Fairfield, as well as Westchester and Rockland counties. Putnam County still under the tornado watch in effect for the area, but we don't have any warnings at this point in time, and I'm thinking that things are about to start winding down, so we may start to cancel those out. There's not as much flash flooding happening out there for the majority of the tri-state. There is some up to the north and west, but other than that, it's a little bit quieter for you, but you are going to start to run into issues with river flooding in the next not only a few hours, but actually maybe for a few days here, because there's been a lot of rain out there. It's continuing in the northern sections of New Jersey, but that center of the storm, the eye, looks like it's about to make its move right through the city over the next hour or so. And unfortunately, this is the time of high tide for a lot of folks, so just keep that in mind. It looks like this could be coming on board when the high tide comes in, so that means the storm surge with this could be on the significant side. All right, so the futurecast, well, tell you what, we've got the showers rolling on through the tri-state. It does look like the drier skies try to take over after we get beyond the mid-morning hours, and then we'll see things drying out completely for us once we get beyond that. All right, now what we are looking at as far as the storm surge is concerned, we are looking at the storm surge waters piling up around 3 to 7 feet. Unfortunately, at times of high tide, we could see about a 3 to 7 foot above normal, and that is happening right about now, at least for a lot of folks, 4 to 8 for you in the New York Harbor. So, yeah, that is pretty significant, and that's happening as we speak. And on the backside of the storm, we could see a 4 to 7 foot surge on the backside as this thing pulls a little further to the north. That's happening, I'd say, around midday for us, but does it coincide with your high tide? Well, that's the big question out there. What we have is we are going to see our high tide. It's at 8:07, so that just passed by out at the Battery. Mattituck, it passed at 11:14, and Fire Island and Weehawken, you've got those coming in at 7:26 and 8:20, so it's right about now. So the worst of the storm surge conditions is basically happening right now, and hopefully things do improve after that. So this is something we'll be watching